will be Josee Chouinard's final appearance at this World Pro. She's decided to turn a corner regarding this professional competition stuff. It's time to move on. The piece Avec le temps in French. This is likely to be a very emotional performance from Josee. As always, when you put that kind of meaning into a program, it really does hit you hard when you're done. What a magnificent triple toe. What I love about her skating is her attack. She's never soft on the edges. She just really goes aggressively for them.
Quand la tendresse s'en va toute seule. Avec le temps va tout s'en va. L'autre à qui l'on croyait pour un rhume, pour un rien. L'autre à qui l'on donnait du vent et des bijoux, pour qui l'on eût vendu son âme.
Such a simple movement, the spread eagle. Only that one contains so much emotion. You can see it in her face.
Tout va bien.
Avec le temps translates to with time. And I think with time, Josee will look back and realize how much she has given the skating world by just being in it. Most certainly an emotional performance from Josee Chouinard. It's hard to say goodbye. It's nice to do it on your own terms. She has strength, she has power. She's a great athlete. Nice control out of that triple toe.
The technical marks for Josee Chouinard. 9.8, 9.8.
Very even technical marks. 9.7, I don't think so. She still did several triples, beautiful double axel, and had real passion in that piece. You could definitely feel the emotion. She can leave this world professional scene feeling very proud.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the United States, Nicole Bobek.
Nicole Bobek is currently in 4th place after the technical program. She is skating to Imagine. Nicole's strong points. She's always been very flexible, and she has beautiful spirals, beautiful position in the leg and foot. Really hits a great triplets. That tilt, she was able to save it. It has a slight 2 foot on the landing, but she is strong. She's really a superb athlete. Touchdown yet again, but it's nice to see Nicole hold her focus. It's something that she hasn't had in the past, especially as an eligible competitor. And if she can gain that as a professional, it will really help her in competitions like this. You know, she can never leave well enough alone. She's always got to have that gimmick. It's appropriate right now. Give peace a chance. Nicole Bobek pulling out all the stops. She has a lot of ground to make up. to find herself in the medal standings. But it will all depend on how the judges viewed this program, especially with jumps like this. An enormous triple toe. She dropped that upper body and reached for the ice, so there'll be a deduction on that. But look at this enormous double axel. Had a slight touchdown with the free leg.
The technical marks for Nicole Bobek. 9.7, 9.7, 9.9.
Technical marks, not too exciting. I don't know where that 9.9 came from. You have to ask yourself, what are the judges looking at? What's their focus on this artistic program? They still do look at technical, but they're supposed to judge it on artistic, on its artistic value more than anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Switzerland, Lucinda Ruh.
Lucinda Ruh in third place after the technical program will skate a program choreographed by Taller Cranston called A Tribute to Taller Cranston. The name of it is Tonight. The finest in the world. Technically in this competition because she just doesn't have those triple jumps. However, when she goes to the spins, we are transformed. They leave you speechless. Has really come a long way since she retired last year from eligible competition. I'd like to see her invest more of her soul in her skating with her facial expression and with her body movement. I think it can be developed, and I think she is a real find in the skating world, and thank God we have her now in the professional ranks because I don't know that she was appreciated in the eligible ranks. She really is something. Lucinda Ruh. I actually think that Lucinda could go out and only do spins in a program and get the only standing ovation of the evening. That's how special her talent is. She doesn't need to jump. However, when you're competing in a competition like this, you have to do it. Here's Lucinda's Biellmann. The Biellmann spin was developed by Denise Biellmann of Switzerland. And Lucinda almost does it better. Sorry, Denise. She's very centered on these spins, and she has a real strength in her inner core to be able to hold the spin and keep them balanced.
The technical marks for Lucinda Ruh.
That's her longtime coach, Coach Liu from China, who is now teaching in the New York City area. See, I don't get this. Those spins are just as hard as some of the jumps, and they don't give her the scores for it. It's not right. Some of the spins are harder than the jumps.
9.8, 9.8, 9.9, 9.8.
Next, Kristi Yamaguchi, the reigning world professional champion. She is currently sitting in second place after the technical program. She's skating to Gold, sung by Linda Eder.
I wonder if when all is done, anyone heard my voice. But from the start we have no choice. Our journeys just begin. I'll never know if I was right. Did I fight hard enough? Or when the battles grew too hard, should I have given in?
Kristi and Yuka are separated in the marks by only 1/10 of a point.
I did the best that I could do.
For Kristi Yamaguchi. She won the gold in 1992 and has continued to touch gold on the ice and off by giving to so many charities and being available at all times of the year.
And I was so alive, and now I lay the past to rest. For in the end I did my
This is an important jump. Oh my gosh, it's a rare miss by Kristi. She rarely goes down. She didn't even complete the rotation, got very outside her circle on that landing.
hold on and stare into the skies and burn against the cold. For any moments you might find the gold. And there was joy through it all, and I am standing tall.
You know, when the worst thing happens and you go down, it relieves the pressure. You kind of know the worst thing has happened and you can go on and be relieved in a sense. So normally you skate better after a big fall like that. You're looser.
Take hold, I run across the sky, and once I touched
without the triple loop. This program really made a statement about Kristi. Her personality, her humility, and her grace. It is all golden. Had no problems on this triple lutz. Slight cheat on the landing, but she lands it with real style and flair. Here's where the problem came in. She got up, but she started leaning out of the circle, ended up back on her heel. You could see she fell right on that left side. That's a rough fall.
Yamaguchi, 9.9, 9.8.
Well, they left room for Yuka Sato. There's no doubt about it. They can bring those marks up on artistic, but it's going to be tough for Kristi to overtake Yuka unless Yuka has a bad skate.
9.9, 9.9, 9.9, 9.9, 9.9, 9.9, 9.9. Ladies and gentlemen, come to the end, Yuka Sato.
Yuka Sato skating to Color of Roses. Just finished the pair event.
Distant dream far from the shores of my fear. I sailed on this ocean where all I imagined could happen, and now you are here. It's so hard to touch what is out of our heads.
Yuka has been a world champion before, and she knows what it's like to have the pressure of being in first resting on your shoulders. If anyone can hold that pressure well, it's Yuka Sato. Oh, that was so breathless. Leaves you breathless. She lifts so lightly and so easily.
Life gives us magic. Life brings us tragedy. Everyone suffers a loss. Still we have faith in each other.
And what Yuka does so nicely is she takes a moment and holds it and just draws you in with her. She makes you part of the performance.
And gravity throws all these moves in our way. And sometimes the spirit refuses to play. Only the ones who believe never see what they dream, never dream what comes true. And turn me around in your arms, and in this dream we share, let us not miss one.
Triple Sauko at the end of the program, and believe it or not, this is the artistic program. Shows her strength and her tenacity and perseverance. She's had a couple of rough years at times in these pro events, but she's really on top of the world now.
And add my regrets to the tears
is so beautiful out there. She takes your breath away. Not only on the jumps and the spin, but just her movement alone. She flies over the ice and has such nice lift in this triple loop. She just never struggles, and it's such a pleasure giving Jason Dungeon, her husband, a big hug. And I think the judges agree. She deserved 10s on that program. It was strong. It was beautifully skated. I saw nothing to not give it a 10. Amazing scores. Perfect 10s across the board on the artistic. Well, Kristi Yamaguchi will have to step aside this year. Yuka Sato has won the world title. Kristi Yamaguchi was in second, followed by Lucinda Ruh. What a great evening of skating. I'm Judy Blumberg. Thank you for joining us. Good night, everyone.